Welcome to the fabulous Las Vegas Rotary Club. For this Rotary year, Rotary International President Barry Rassin asked us to be people of action and to be the inspiration. This club's continuing mission to teach youth to succeed through literacy, education, and life skills development is the inspiration that President Rassin asks of us. In the numerous local and international projects that we participate and support are the action that he asked us to take. You think I know about that? My name is Jim Cohen. I thank you for giving me the privilege and the honor for, as is plain as the nose on my face, is the best Rotary Club in the world. As you do at this time, if you're on Facebook, I ask that you open up our live stream and share it with your friends so everyone else can see how great of a club we are. On this day, in 1862, was the Battle of Fredericksburg, where Robert E. Lee smashed Burnside's army, one of the winners of the North lottery of bad generals. In 1937, truly tragic day, Japanese soldiers captured and then obliterated the capital of China, Nanking. And in 2000, Al Gore conceded the presidential election. Just so you know, if you're in Scotland, you may not ride a cow if you're drunk. But the only time I tried to ride a cow, I was in college.
It would be drunk.
At this time, I'd like to invite Michael Williams to the front.
Is there any other way to ride a cow? No.
I just volunteered this from yesterday. I got a call and said, would you do invocation? So I scrambled a little bit. It's very interesting that when we get to come every week to Rotary, there's all religions here. There's Jewish, there's Christian, there's Hindu, there's Taoism, there's others that I haven't even mentioned. And they all have one common thing in purpose, no matter what, and that there's one God, but different ways to appreciate that God. And so with that, I have great admiration for the Native Americans. So this is what they say about, they call it the Great Spirit. Great Spirit prayer. O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the wind, whose breath gives life to all the world, hear me. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty. Make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, and my ears sharp to hear your voice. Make me wise so that I may understand the things you have taught my people. Help me to remain calm and strong in the face of all that comes towards me. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. Help me seek pure thoughts and act with intention of helping others. That's a Rotarian. Help me find compassion without empathy overwhelming me. I seek strength not to be greater than my brother, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes. So when life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame.
Thank you. I'd like to invite Arlene to come up and listen to the song.
If I'm going to continue doing this, I'm going to have to take singing lessons. Let's do My Country 'Tis of Thee.
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Sergeant at Arms today is Mel. Could you take the microphone over to Jerry Engel, please? You can come to the front.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. Jerry Engel here. Just wanted to let you know a sad happening to one of our members. Anine Nuna lost her daughter last week to cancer, and it was a shock. And what she asked is, I know all of you have your heartfelt wishes, and if you were going to call her, if you could wait till after the weekend, call her Monday on, she'd be happy to hear from any of you. Thank you.
Okay, so we get to our introductions. Please remember to hold all of our applause until all the visitors and guests of Rotarian have been introduced. Bob, do we have international guests today? No, sir. No international. Okay, visiting Rotarians, could you raise your hand if you're a visiting Rotarian? No visiting Rotarians. Okay, guests of Rotarians, if you could raise your hands. We've got a clean slate, okay. I would just like to take a moment to introduce the head table. We have Jim Mason and Celia Wheeler from Juvenile Diabetes. Our song leader was Arlene Sirwa. Teardown will be Chan Man and Michael Williams, and our sergeant at arms is Cheryl Surratt. Photographer Jim Tucker. Tickets will Marie Walsh, and all things technical with Kurt Combs and Stu Lipoff. And Facebook, Adam Homey and Francesca Gilbert. We have a birthday table, so if you could mosey on over there, please.
Fellow Rotarians, good afternoon. I'm Blake Myers. I've been privileged to be a Rotarian for 43 years, 34 in my previous club, and I'm now so proud to be a member of the finest Rotary Club in the universe.
Hello, my name is Michael Gordon, and I have been alive less years than Blake has been in Rotary. So this is a great club, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
How do you do? I am Bill Spear, and I am proud to be a member. And last Thursday afternoon, I was asked at a business meeting, why did you do it in the morning? Why did you postpone the meeting? So I told them. The response was, wow, can we help you next year?
You didn't mention how old you were.
Well, Jim, that's kind of an unknown. They didn't have good records back then. But it's well documented that Moby Dick was just a minnow.
My name is Randy Donald, past president. 5 years ago, I was president of this club, and I'm happy to say I am the president's assistant, mentor, whatever I am helping Jim this year. It's fun to do that, be back a part of the board. I've been a member of this club for 20 years, so. And they did keep records when I was born.
Thank you, and I do thank you for all the help you've given me as president's representative.
My name is Jill Shire, and I happen to be a December baby as well. I actually stopped my age at the age of 40, but that was 6 years ago. And I guess I have to embrace it. And I'm happy to be part of this legislative club. Very proud. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I call him?
All right, you reprobates, if you're a birthday person, please stand. Come on, we want to look at you. All right, folks, rousing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rotarians. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
At this time, if I could invite Jim and Cecilia up to the front, please. Super happy to have Juvenile Diabetes Research Fund back again. It's a fantastic charity, and they do wonderful work, and this is a pernicious disease that hopefully we'll get control over at some point in time. I know that we had a representative a while back who talked to us about the development of artificial pancreases, which is quite a step forward. And so on behalf of the Las Vegas Rotary Club and Howard County Transit, it's my pleasure to present you with a check for $4,500.
Thank you, Jim. My name is Jim Mason. I am the current board president of JDRF. I am a legacy. My parents started the chapter here in Las Vegas in the early 70s. First chapter west of Mississippi. My sister was type 1 diabetic, and later in life my father became a type 1 diabetic as an adult. Insulin dependent. JDRF, if you guys don't know, is the largest funder of diabetes research in the world. There are 75 clinical trials out there right now. Artificial pancreas is just a few of them. There are others. But I'd like to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I want to wanted to as well.
Thank you. I really appreciate the gift. It makes a difference. The need is great, and it's growing here in Las Vegas, along with Las Vegas. We recently calculated our year-over-year increase in the number of what we call bags of hope, and it's one of our community services where we deliver a bag to a newly diagnosed child and their family. Has a teddy bear in there that has type 1, a book that talks about type 1, and so the child can understand it. Our Bags of Hope deliveries increased 30% year over year the past 2 years. So we know the incidence of type 1 has grown. We don't know why. Currently, there's no cure for type 1. Type 1 is a disease that we only have hints of what causes type 1. So a lot of work to do. And as Jim mentioned, we've got some great things in the work. Just in the past 5 years, we went from 5 funded clinical trials to 75. So a lot of exciting things are on the horizon, and every dollar makes a difference in helping us find the causes and find a cure and help people who are living with type 1 live a happy and long life. So we appreciate your generosity and thank you for having us today.
Okay, this time, if I could invite past president Dave Morrison to the front, please.
All right, good afternoon, Rotarians and guests. It is that time of year where we're doing our 4th quarter Wetzel Awards. And so we have some very accomplished airmen in the audience today that we're going to recognize. I'm going to introduce each one, have them come up here, present them with a flag, have them say a few words to us, tell us a little bit about themselves and what they do in the Air Force. And once you're done talking, if you could stay up here, we'll get a group picture after we do the entire awards. President Jim was kind enough to put in the wheel today some information on Scotty Wetzel, and I encourage you to read that. He was quite an accomplished person and an Air Force pilot for sure, and it sort of reminds me of just the array of accomplished people we have in this club, and he's just a great example of the kind of people that are Rotarians, particularly in this club. So with no further ado, and in no particular order, I invite up first Staff Sergeant Florentine Trujillo Carroll. Come on up here. Give him a big round of applause as he comes up here.
Hi, my name is Florentine Trujillo Carroll.
Rock. Any relation to past president?
Hello, I am Staff Sergeant Miranda Brock. I am originally from Houston, Texas. I have been in the Air Force for 7 years now. I am the NCIC of Administration for my unit's commander support staff. In a nutshell, we handle everything personnel from evals and decorations to deployments to training, and we pretty much control their professional lives.
Thank you. Next up, Staff Sergeant David Del Campo. Who are our fans over today?
Hello, my name is Staff Sergeant David Del Campo. I'm an instructor, sensor operator at the 22nd Squadron, Creek Air Force Base. My curriculum deals with the operation of the UAVs or the drones, as it's well known as. We are responsible for dominant and persistent surveillance and reconnaissance of foreign terrorists, and it's our job to keep that threat at bay, as well as mitigate any more from developing in defense of our nation. I'm very proud to do that. It's very satisfying. It's also stressful, but it's a big deal, and I'm glad I'm able to help defend us from these terrorists. Thank you so much for inviting me.
First class Kurt Schaefer. Get up for Kurt.
So I'm Kurt Schaefer. I'm from upstate New York. I'm in Airman First Class in the Air Force, which means I haven't been in very long, only about 2 years. And my job is I work in the structure shop up at the 820th Red Horse Unit, and we do construction, basically what that boils down to. And I'll keep it short and sweet so you can keep eating. Thank you guys very much.
And I invite Sergeant Brown up here to accept the award on behalf of one of the airmen that couldn't make it today. And Sergeant Brown is our point of contact for the Wetzel Award, so she does all the heavy lifting of getting our nominations, getting everybody where they need to be. So please give her a big round of applause. It's a lot of work for her.
Hi everyone. I'm from nowhere. I'm a military brat, so I really claim home. I'll be working with the ceremony up until next summer, so I'll be seeing you guys again. Thank you.
Okay, one more round of applause for our airmen and thank them for their defense of our nation. One other, I do have a surprise for all of you. I was able to liberate MGM from some tickets to some Cirque du Soleil shows. So don't run afterwards. I've got tickets for each one of you for a Cirque du Soleil show. So, okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to break for just a few minutes for some fellowship. I'll be back. Welcome back. Janelle, could you take the microphone over to Jim Hunt, please?
Thank you, President Jim. Hot mic today. Before I give a brief recap, for those of you that were, of course, at the Christmas dinner, gave the full recap. Today's a Reader's Digest version, but I was asked by Jerry Engel if he could say just a minute about his experience there that he didn't get a chance to the other night. Jerry?
Well, Jim called for people who had thoughts about the affair when we had our Christmas dinner last Thursday. And I thought this was worthwhile saying, but Diane and I had a couple brothers, and it was really heartwarming to have them ask, could we get something for our mother? I thought that was very touching. Here are children who have so little themselves. But I want to share, this did happen, this is a true story, but at the affair last Thursday, they had 24 hors d'oeuvres, and the waiter comes up to me, and he had a tray of the mushrooms, what do you call them, the stuffed mushrooms. So I said, what's that? And he said, they're stuffed mushrooms, and they're very good. And I said to him, well, I have mixed feelings because I've been married 4 times, and I lost my first wife with poison mushrooms. He said, oh, I'm sorry, sir. But then I lost my second wife from poison mushrooms. He said, oh, that's awful. And I lost my third wife from poison mushrooms. He says, oh, that's amazing. And I lost my 4th wife with a broken neck. He says, how come? He says, she wouldn't eat the mushrooms. Well, the funniest part of that story is it felt very bad. He called me and he walked away without offering me mushrooms.
I didn't know we were going to throw a comment. Okay, the Reader's Digest version of last Thursday is this. This was our 23rd year. The milestone we went over last week was we now have served 5,307 kids, and our total goods and services that we purchased for them is now over $1.2 million. So thank you very, very much. Thanks again to all of the donors that I mentioned the other night and all of our committee members, our volunteers. I mean, this is a monumental task now than it was, 23 years ago. I want to again mention to everybody, smile. Pleasant? I want to again mention, because a lot of you are asking me after the dinner about the discount again at JCPenney's, our 23-year partner in this. Again, JCPenney's did this just for us. It's a 60% off regular priced items and 30% off even sale priced items through the end of July of 2019. The easiest way is to go to your phone in your message app and just punch in 67292, and in the message part put LVRC, Las Vegas Rotary Club, LVRC, and you'll get this coupon back. Now, for those of you that are a little bit, like some of us are technologically challenged, I have printed some of the coupons for you here that have the barcode on it. So those of you that don't do that on your phone or don't have that capability, see me after the meeting and I'll give you one of these. Last but not least, the money, believe it or not, that have been there for the first time and for many times. Randy brought a check from his mall again this morning that we gave to Sean. I had, of course, some folks at the Grand Canyon Mall, including Rosalie and her group from Nevada State Bank, gave us some money. I had 2 other volunteers that were there for the first time. One of them wrote a check for $200, one for another $100. And Michael Gordon, as you know, I work on the Ingleshead Family Grant. Michael works on the Speedway's Children's Charities Grant, and he has one more financial tidbit we'd like to share with you, so I'll give it to him.
Thank you. Thanks, Past President Jim. So on Tuesday night, I was honored to attend the Speedway Children's Charities check presentation. So President Jim, for 2019 Santa Claus, I would like to present you with a check for $3,000.
Thank you very much for working on this one. This is fantastic. Chanel, could you take your microphone over to Maria Walsh, please?
Thank you, President Jim. As you all know, on last Tuesday we had breakfast with books. It keeps getting better and better. And I would just like to say how very pleased and thankful I am to all of the Rotarians that showed up. It would be my dream just to have every Rotarian come just once, just so you can see what a fantastic program this is. I would like to give you the totals for this past month. We had 166 children, 86 adults, and a total of 200. And we also received reading logs. The children bring the reading logs of all the books that they have read. They can read 10 books and they can get a reading log. This month, we had 67 reading logs that we received. So the children in 1 month read 670 books.
Thank you very much. Deb Brandon, did she sneak in? I didn't see her come in. She's not in. Okay. Can I press upon Jamie then real quickly for a holiday party recap?
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to the holiday party last Thursday night. We had a fabulous dinner made by Chef Nancy Peters Montoya. It was a bacon wrapped filet with crab meat, stuffed shrimp, and some ancient grains and asparagus. Dessert was pumpkin creme brulee, and we had some awesome music by the Digital Hype and a great presentation on Santa Claus from Jim Hunt.
Thank you. Can you take the microphone over to Tony Curran, please?
Hi, I just wanted to let everyone know, circulating in the Green Book once again is the Books with Buddies applications. For those of you that have never started or tried to do the mentoring, we'd like to see if we can get some more volunteers starting in January, February next year. If you'll just fill it out, I'll get an application to you and a training schedule will be provided. And you can help because we have now 11 mentors that are meeting with kids. Thank you.
Thank you. And can you...
All these ladies lined up on stage. They lined up 5-6 deep waiting to get a scarf from Elvis. But who made those scarves? The people at Opportunity Village. So they make buttons, they make scarves, they do all kinds of cool stuff. Collating. So help support a good cause.
Thank you. Okay, that brings us to our favorite portion, which is the raffle. Today it is $4,164 plus today's cake. The winning ticket for a chance to draw for half of the pot is 9969242. 9242. Arlene. Coach, she So that response is 9969251. 9251. Congratulations. So, we're doing club assembly today, which you can tell from the slide that's up there. I would be remiss if I didn't call out the true leader and president behind the scenes, Sean Norda. especially doing it all the time, and continually keeps us going with all of her emails and reminders. She's just phenomenal. So. I'd also like to say thank you to all the past presidents. They have really stepped up when there have been questions, sent out an email, and the responses are overwhelming. They come back all the time. Thank you so very much for all of your help. It makes it that much easier for me to simply guide the ship until the next president, until Jackie takes over in July. Thank you. And I'm really so I would like to invite Rosalie Hager. Board membership, membership?
Membership.
Yes.
Forrest.
Janet is clearly ready.
Membership.
I think there's just 2 slides, right? Okay. You go and I'll go.
Hi, everyone. And first of all, I'd like to thank our committee and all the hard work they do to help support Janet and I, and that would be Ted McAdam,
Who's doing a great job.
who's doing a great job, and also Kathy Dowling, who helps us as well, assigning mentors to our new members. So thank you very much to both of you. So as you see our slide here, the key points that I'd like to go over is at the end of November, we had 140 total members on our roster, and we have 3 members currently that we're going to be inducting within the next few weeks. And that would be Miyoki and Seiko Myra Mori. And they have not attended a meeting yet, but they've been interviewed and we're waiting for them to finish traveling. And then we also have Kathy Mahon, who's rejoined our club, so we'll be inducting her soon as well. So with the 3 of them, that will bring our total membership to 143 members. We're very proud of that because our goal for the fiscal year was 12 to 15 new members, and we've added so far 12 members, so we're more than halfway there. We have 6 months to go until the end of our year, which will be June 30th, 2019. So we've done quite well. And helped us in interviewing those people and mentoring. We really appreciate your help a lot.
Yeah, please just remember that we can't do this without you. And Rosalie and I are quite proud that we've already, our goal is 12 to 15 new members, and we're only halfway through this year, and we've already got 12. So we're excited. Your quality, your friends that you feel like would be really good members that can give back to the community and be a good part of the club. Now, I will say this, the website has done a lot for our membership, and I thank Kirk and whoever else is involved in all of that. And Stuart, you're not, well, I can be president. And so that's been very, very helpful. But the key is you guys. So please bring them on, and so we can exceed this goal, like blow it out of the water. Okay? We got 6 more months. Counting on it. Thanks.
I'll go. There we go.
Okay, community service.
Bueller. Horace Bueller.
Where is it?
Slow going.
All right, so as we know, this club does all a little bit about what we do with kids. So for this year, I was asked to step in to do something that Mr. Lester was very good at. So he helped me put together this little presentation that I'm going to talk about the things that we do. Some of the stuff that's probably just kidding. Nobody wants to do that, although Jerry has a great lunch afterward. We do a lot of things. So, as in the past, the well-demonstrated service expectations of the Las Vegas Rotary have come shining through yet again this year. Starting off with our superstar leadership of the SOAR Awards, right? Jamie Goldsmith, thank you very much for leading that for our club. And let's see if I can get to the slides so that I can follow it. That made sure that we definitely finished off ahead of Kiwanis and did the Can Food Drive administration for us and took care of all the business associated with that. We very much appreciate that. Next thing is, I think there's like 12 different things that I'm responsible for. Let's see if I can get this in line. Oh, this is like one of the big numbers of what we do, right? This is huge. The thing that Santa Claus program continues to be the bright light of Las Vegas Rotary, led by a past president trio, a well-respected, honored men, Randy Donald, Tom Crow, and the voice of Santa Claus, Jim Hunt. Appreciate you guys doing that stuff. That's always a good thing. It's a lot of fun. We've had people talking about different things today, and I'm probably going to cover some of them yet again, but I think it's really important that we do this. The next thing in line would be the part about Wessel and what we do with the Wessel Awards. We have a shift in the cheerleadership this year from our President-elect Jackie Thornhill to past President Thor, David Thorson. This program brings a smile to the face of the service people at Nellis Air Force Base, recognized by their leadership for their hard work and dedication. They just happen to be in the room. At Will Beckley, well, as everybody knows, that we do the Breakfast with Books, we do Buddies of Books, and we continue to set new records. The members of the club have become a recognized force of volunteers that contribute time and energy to making this effort a true success. Of course, this could not happen without the incredible leadership of Marie Walsh. Thank you, Marie. Awesome job. And the next thing is the STEAM School Bracken. We have established a very good connection and liaison through Brian Rosenberg. You in the room, Brian? Is Brian here? I thought I saw him earlier. And so he continues to promote the Kitterack Club, and of course we thank Katie Decker for her continued support. And to spread the word is a portion of this, of course, with what is it called? Books and Buddies, right? And so, of course, this receives a very strong financial donation from our fellow member and highly respected Tom Thomas. They come through every year for us to make this work, and has become one of the anchor projects that we do with this club. And it's very important that we continue to do that. Obviously, the numbers that we're getting out of participation, not only from volunteers, but the kids that are receiving the work that we're doing, is telltale all by itself. And this whole project is based around the very simple thing of our mission, right? Teaching youth to succeed through literacy, education, and life skills development. So that's a big, we're doing the things that are part of what we do.
And that's very important. I mean, people go off on tangent with these different things and lose focus of it. We're also involved with highway cleanup out there on 159. So there is a lot of fun behind doing that. There's always a Saturday morning that people get together and do this, but the highlight of this project is breakfast at Jerry's afterward. It's always the best. It's a lot of fun. Also another potential for us now that the 51's moved on, and there is now a new stadium being built, supposed to be done by the middle of April of next year, and hopefully it'll be done in time before the season starts for what's now known as the Las Vegas Aviators. So we'll see if we have tickets for both soccer and baseball, and that's usually based around, again, about the service people from Dallas. And there's one last piece of this whole thing that has to do with the magical parts of Dr. Michael Williams. He's the one that brings the magic to all of this stuff. He was just talking about it. So on the 20th, we have a need for volunteers to support the magical forest at Opportunity Village. So that's next Thursday. And I want to thank everybody that's been part of the leadership of making these things happen. Without you, I don't know how much it would actually get done. Thanks again.
Bill's up in Washington, so I'll roll for his bag. Oh, that was his bag. I don't believe I saw Melanie here today either. I did. I need my glasses, I'm sorry. I had them for the holiday party, it's so much better. Who's helped? And I did find a counter right later. So.
Hello, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Melanie Muldowney. I've been the International Director for a couple of years now.
I'll turn it on first.
Okay.
Thank you.
I really like this committee. I'm kind of the pretty figurehead that goes to this part of what we do, because it just kind of runs by itself, and I just get to tell you what to do. So I really appreciate it. And no, my things aren't in there. So now I need to go off the cuff here. Should have looked at that. So one of the things that's under my directorship is the Super Build. It's where we go down in Mexico and build some houses. That is coming up. I want to say May 19th. Kirk, do you know the date? Okay. So May 19th, that is coming up. So if you do want to participate in that, then you can definitely sign up for that. All the information is on the District 53 President's website to sign up and to attend that. The next thing that we have is the Mayor's Cup that's coming up. A lot of my stuff is kind of in the spring, not too much to report from the first part of our Rotary year. A lot of stuff is coming up in the spring. So we have the Mayor's Cup. This is a German football team that comes to play here in town. We provide host families practicing and competing here in town. And that's on President's Day weekend in February. So we do need host families for that and any other support that you can provide the team while they're here. So if you're interested in that, please put that on your calendar. The next thing under my leadership is the Peace Community Conference. And I know it's coming up, and so you still have time if you want to attend that. It usually is supposed to be in the fall, but this year it's going to be I want to say February or March. All that information is also on the District 5300 webpage. It's a conference where they talk about, different things to help our world kind of be better to each other, more peaceful to each other. Last year they really tackled social media. I don't know if they've really explained what the theme is going to be this year, but it's always been a good conference just to kind of know, how we can better make this world better and how we can spread peace around the world. So make sure if you're interested in that, take a look at the 5300 webpage. And then the last thing on my list is, actually, no, two more things on my list. The International Student Exchange. We have a student here in town, Pierre from Paris. So he is, part of that program. And then Brooke, who is the daughter of one of our members, Kimberly Brodeur. She just finished her her exchange, and she's got a thank you on the website, our website actually. So I'm going to actually send you to our website for that one, LasVegasRotary.com. And she has a thank you note on there, plus she has a video of what she did when she was in Taiwan. So if you're interested in that, take a look at that and get that. And then Pierre, you'll probably meet him, and he's going through his things right now. Finally, two more things. The World Community Service. These are our global grants for international projects that we do around the world. The global grants provide us with matching funds from both our district and Rotary International. So it's a great way for us to maximize our contributions that we could do. We have a couple of these projects that are going right now. They take several years to both plan, to implement, and then to report back once they're all completed. So it's definitely something that we got to keep track of and going on. We just recently got a report from one of our projects that in no, I don't think so. Nicaragua. There we go. In Nicaragua. So they have submitted their plan to Rotary International. So now we do have a global grant number for that, and it's going to continue in its project for there. And then we're looking for projects to support for Jim's Rotary Year. Chan Lam has given me an idea in the Philippines for a water project.